Hey, Bert Middleton here, powderskiingcolorado.com, and I have saved the best for last. Now I bring you Monarch, and this is where I ski pretty much every day, or every day it snows anyway. This is the cutest little area. We moved down here to the Salida area, and we're like 15 minutes from the ski area. And this is like having your own private little ski area. This is so incredible. So let me give you a little bit of a tour. So let's start right down here. This is the part I love. You come up Highway 50, you make a right into the parking lot, you drive right over here, and then you park. Like if you're early, you park like right there. You walk about 50 feet, you throw your skis on, and you ski right down here to the Garfield Chair. And you head on up to the Garfield Chair, and as soon as you get off, you hook around to the right. And you hike up a little bit, and you get right up here on top of Upper No Name. You know, all of this stuff on a powder day. This lift line on a powder day. I mean, for being a small area like this, this is the shit, man. It's so cool. So you can just rip all of this, you know, and Garfield's kind of an old chair. Then there's this other big monster of a chair, the Pioneer chair, that goes right over the top of it and takes you further up this way. But, you know, the other cool thing, here I'm giving away all kinds of secrets. So you kind of get right here, right at the tip of these trees that go in between Christmas Tree and Upper No Name. Oh my God, man, there's some just killer snow to be had in there. You know, and like I said, this is like having your own private little ski area. This is one of the Colorado gems. That's why I'm so into these Colorado gems, man. You get here, you park your car, you get on the lift, and you go skiing. That is real Colorado skiing, which is the moniker for Monarch. And, you know, you can even kind of like jump off here, and you can ski like down and get over across all of this, get around this whole thing. And then you hike up right here, and this is Gun Barrel. You do this at the end of the day, and then you just walk over to your car from here. But you can sort of like get right back to the bottom of the chair. It's a little bit of a walk. But anyway, there's that whole cute little part of the mountain right there. You know, something else you want to do is you want to get off right there, and then you want to just blast Christmas tree, you know, or these trees right over here, and then you go get on the Panorama Chair. And this whole Panorama Chair, this thing called Scirocco right underneath it, right about here there's a cliff band that kind of goes all the way across the hill, so there's a nice little drop, you know, a nice cliffy little drop, you know, there's some cool stuff to be had right there. But you can get into all of these trees right there, then you get to the cliff band right there, and high anxiety in the whole cliff band, and there's a tree right in the middle of that thing, you blast through the middle of it, or you go right through those trees right there. And so that is a bunch of steep black stuff. You know, you really got to work yourself, since, you know, there's only like 1,200 vertical feet at Monarch, you know, so that's a little short, but nevertheless, man, this place is so cool. As a matter of fact, my cute little wife Sharon and I, we actually married ourselves, I guess it would be right there, right at the top of that little thing, a couple years ago, before we even knew we were going to be living here and skiing here all the time. But then over here, here's the Breezeway Chair. And you take this whole thing up here, and you want to get into Shag Nasty and the Outback and Bees Bash and all these trees right here. This is, the sun kind of comes in, and this can get kind of baked over here. But if you're hitting it on a good powder day, it's unbelievable. And then talk about a terrain park, the K2 Organic Terrain Park. They have logs and flat cut-off logs, and they've got all kinds of stuff, you know, which is a really cool terrain park. All the snowboarders hang out over there a lot. But this Aftershock, man, we've seen some huge, and they have some huge jumps there, man. They have a really good thing in the springtime. You know, some pretty serious aerials, and what do they call them? Option 23. You know, all these young guys that are all into the free skiing and aerials in the park, pipes and rails and all of that. These guys do some amazing stuff, and we actually do our racing right down freeway right here too. So anyway, you get way out over here, and you actually hike up right here, so you can go get into Mirkwood Bowl, and there's talk about expanding the ski area out to here, and we're going to actually look at another little map right here. So So this is where you hike up and you can drop into, there's a big chute right there. There's all these mirkwood trees. You can get so much good snow in there. There's a bunch of rocky, cliffy stuff in here. I need to go check it out even better. From the park right there, you can like cut right up in through here and you drop in sort of like down this way somewhere. But here's the really cool part that you can't even see, is that the cat skiing area. You get on the snow cat right here at the top of Breezeway, and then the cat takes you way the hell out here and you drop into the east side up above Water Dog Lakes, or down the other side. They're talking about developing down that other side. Man, it was just unbelievable. Trees were nice and spread out. It's about 1,100 foot of vertical drop. Just open, wide, drops in, dropping out. So much good snow, man. It's a big bowl back there, really protected from the wind. Somehow it just collects all kinds of snow. So, if you can't tell, I'm kind of excited about Monarch. So, the tickets are cheap. Cute little town. Salida is the best place. This is just the most beautiful place that you've ever been. And what's even better than, how cool this whole place is the people here are really nice. So, anyway, if you know about Monarch, leave a comment on the blog, leave a comment on the video, tell us all about your experience, and, just add to the story. So, thanks.